Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that notification bell. So in today's video, it's kind of like an unboxing, mukbang, taste test, product review. So if you saw my last video, I did go have groceries delivered from the Japanese market called Mitsuwa. In that video, you could see all the snacks I bought, all the proteins and veggies I bought. You can hear some of the cooking tips and ideas that I have for the items that I've purchased. So I figured that since I have to eat, I might as well show you some of the items that I bought in that trip, and so you can see what some of the products look like. So what we're gonna be doing is I'll have some of the drinkable yogurt, I'll have the Japanese pickles, I'll have the baby cheese, the sweet shrimp sashimi, and the natto, or the fermented soybeans. So let's go ahead and start with the drinkable yogurt. This is the aloe low fat with aloe vera gel cubes by Morinaga, and it has 140 calories. I've had their yogurt before. I don't think I've had their drinkable yogurt, but I do like it. I do like Asian yogurt. So let's shake this up. And then I have a little clear glass so that when I pour it, you could see what it looks like. Oh, it's very white. So it's very white. It basically looks like thick milk. It almost even looks like paint, just how pure white it is. And then if you heard like the glop glop sounds, it's because there's aloe cubes in here. It's good. It's not sweet. It is sweet, but it's very, very subtle, which is what I like about Japanese yogurt. Oh, I don't think you could tell, but you could see some of the aloe vera cubes in here. It's kind of like having orange juice with pulp in it. Or like having boba. So if you like boba and pulp orange juice, you'll definitely like this. I would say that there's a good amount of the aloe vera cubes because every time I have a sip, there's at least 2 or 3 chunks in there. And I only poured out about a third of the container, and it's 7 ounces. So I don't want to like have you see me eat for half an hour. So let's move on to the next thing. So I also got some Japanese pickles. And when you watch the other video, they were in like the liquid brine, but I drained it. I was gonna keep the brine, but I figured it would stay too salty and then the cucumbers would just get even mushier. So I did chop them up and I put them in a Tupperware without the brine. So this is my Tupperware. This is the cucumber. And then I have these chopsticks from some to-go meal that I will just use. And I will show you each cucumber. So you can't really tell that it's pickled because it kind of just looks like a wet cucumber, which is what I like about it. It's not overly salty. I think because it hasn't been overly salted, when you bite it, it's very crunchy and it just sounds like a regular cucumber, where I feel like a lot of American cucumbers, they're slightly too mushy and they become like that very, very dark yellow color. But here's the inside view. So I already had one while I was chopping them up. I don't want to eat too many of these just because they are so salty. We'll have one more and then move on to the next thing. So here's an end piece. I don't know if you can hear that crunch, but it's very loud in my brain. Okay, so next we're gonna try the baby cheese. This is the plain flavor. I've seen like a smoked flavor. They have a lot of like interesting flavor combinations. This one, each piece is 90 calories, which kind of seems like a lot, considering how small it is. So it's almost the size of a Domino's piece, you know, from when you play the game. And in this container, there's only 4 pieces total. I took out the cardboard insert. So each one is 90 calories. Let's open this. It has like this little handy tab. So it's kind of like those Laughing Cow triangle cheeses. Oh no, I left some in there. I'll get it later. Okay, so here's that piece. I feel like this tastes very rich and it's a lot creamier. And it's different from American cheese. I don't know if it's because in Japan when you buy milk, it is not pasteurized. It smells very, very raw. So I don't know if when they make cheese, they also just use that same type of milk. So this is definitely worth trying if you like cheese. It's very good. Yeah, I could eat all of these in one sitting, but we're not gonna do that. Okay, let me have some water. Okay, so next what we're gonna have is the sweet shrimp sashimi, which I was excited that they had. It was $4.99. They almost never have it whenever I go. I also try to look for the squid steak. It's just, you know, a blob of squid that's like round or square. This definitely smells like shrimp. I haven't had sweet shrimp in forever. So they're very tiny. It comes with some wasabi, which I never use. And I'm just gonna pour soy sauce on it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so there's 15 pieces in there. When you go eat sushi, because they are so small, they usually give you 2 on a piece of rice. So I'm just gonna put some soy sauce on top. And then you could watch me eat a couple, and then we'll go on to the next thing. So I just put soy sauce on it like that. And I'm just gonna use my fingers because it's easier. It's very good. It's very sweet. It's very slippery, obviously. It's a smidge chewy, just because it's raw. But it also melts in your mouth, just because it's so tender. I would normally eat this over rice, but I'm not eating rice a lot right now, so I'm just gonna eat it for the protein. So good. Okay, this will be the last one, and then we'll move on to the last item. Okay. So last we're gonna have the natto, which is the fermented soybeans. And I had mentioned in my other video, it is very much an acquired taste. It looks weird, it smells weird. People in Japan don't often eat it. So it comes with the sauce and then the mustard. And I like to get the kind where it's chopped. So when you open it, it looks like this. This is a styrofoam container. It was sealed, but I broke open the seal. And then, oops, sorry. So it's chopped. There's a little like cellophane so it doesn't stick, and this is very webby. So already, as you could see, when you eat this, there's a certain way to eat it so that you can remove all the webs. Okay. And then when you look at it, it just looks like chopped peanuts in caramel. I remember someone thought that that was a dessert, and then they ate it, and it was so not a dessert. So let's go ahead and put on this sauce. And, oh, there's like a handy perforation that it just rips right there. So, pouring in the sauce. Sweet, but also salty. And then we're gonna use some of the mustard. I don't wanna use all of it. Oh, here we go. Oh no. Okay. We'll just put in a little bit. Okay, so we use like half. And then you stir it. This is delicious if you eat it over like a hot bed of rice because this is cold. Sometimes people add like a raw egg on top as well, or they eat it with a slice of seaweed, or they make it into like a little hand roll. I'm not eating rice, so we'll just eat it like this. Okay. So if you look, it's very webby. The strands have become even thicker and wider. I think one because of the stirring, but also because of the sauce and the mustard. So let's go ahead and try this. So when you eat it, you have to do like this windy thing to cut the strands, if you will. Okay, no strands. Let's eat this. It's so good. It's a very distinct taste. I mean, because it is soybeans, so it does taste like beans. But because it's been fermented, it's very sharp in flavor. It's a little bit bitter. The webbiness, it reminds me of also, I don't know if you've ever had like Japanese mountain yam, which is also very webby and stringy. So that's today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know if you want to see anything else. And I hope you have a great day. Okay, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.